Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we have a new weapon here. This is the Nimrout heavy machine gun. So this is a kind of a combination of some vanilla assets to make kind of a cool, unique gun. You can't even really see it very well here. Kind of in the third person here. It's kind of a combination assault rifle minigun type of thing. It's got like a pipe weapon reflex sight, which I don't particularly like. We also got like the little bone handle there on there. That's kind of cool. We use like a human spine as like a grip for our big heavy machine gun. Nice crispy sounds there. Obviously we got the minigun reload there by default. You know, first person I suppose we should show off as well. Doesn't have a huge amount of attachment variety you can equip on there, but before we get to that, let's show how you craft it. It's at the chemistry station. You're going to go down to utility, and then you're going to go down to heavy machine gun. It's right here. It's free. You can just craft it for free. By default, it shoots the .308 ammo, which is, you know, big fucking heavy bullets to be shooting out of a big machine gun like this. So it is a very heavy machine gun. But I've currently actually even modified it to shoot 50 caliber bullets. And it's big and medium and meaty. And I'm very excited to shoot it to add some things, right? But let's take a look at the customization we could do here. So you could do heavy barrel, you could do cooled barrel and stuff. It says better rate of fire, but it doesn't actually increase the rate of fire. It's all 72 regardless. I haven't seen anything like these. Are mostly just affect range, and the heavy barrel has the longest range. So that's the one I have on. But there's, you know, some variety in here that you can equip and kind of change, customize. It says better rate of fire. I'm going to equip this. I'm going to equip the long cooled barrel because it says better rate of fire than the heavy barrel, but I don't know if it does. So let's see if I feel like that's the same. We're going to craft it. We're going to switch it back. We're going to find out together on the fly. I don't know if these rate of fire changes are actually happening, so we're just gonna mess around with this again, and that seems the same. Like I mean, I'm not like measuring exactly or anything. We obviously put the bone grip on there just because it's cool. It doesn't weigh the most though, right? You can put your regular default comfort grips on there. Obviously that does make it weigh less. Comfort grip or bone grip have the most accuracy, but you wouldn't put the bone grip on unless you really just want to be cool, because it does weigh a lot. So there's the center sights. We'll put those back on because I don't really like the reflex sights. It does increase your accuracy stat, so it's going to help in VATS, but I think it's ugly to look at to actually shoot through. You put a muzzle brake on there, compensator. No silencer on this gun. I think that makes sense because it's a fucking humongous gun. Like, why would you silence it? You can put your little Creation Club paints on here that you have from like the assault rifle or minigun and stuff, and they kind of work, right? They're working. It's applying on it. That's cool. I mean, some of that one's jank, right? That's doing some weird things, but the fact that they even kind of work at all is cool, right? They're there. And then you can do your standard 308 receiver with 50 cal. 50 cal literally adds 100 damage. It says slower rate of fire. I'm going to put the 308 on there. It does sound different from what I remember here from testing this out. And that is definitely a faster rate of fire, but I would still always recommend, if you can, obviously, putting the 50 cal receiver on here, because it is the most damage and it's going to feel better, I think. So it's not like I said, not a huge amount of attachment variety here, and it's, you know, obviously not like crazy unique weapon necessarily, because it is just based off of vanilla stuff. But I do think this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be like obviously better than the minigun. It's going to be better than the assault rifle. It's better than both of those vanilla guns, and kind of a combination of the two. The mod also did list that they wanted to do this level list integrated, so that way you could find people shooting at you with it and find it out in the world in a more organic fashion and stuff. But it is, unfortunately, right now just craftable at the chemistry station. But we're going to go test it out in some combat. I'm going to shoot things with it. I'm going to do maybe some third person, some VATS. We're going to try to mess around with it, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright everybody, we are here approaching my Zombies Arena arcade mode. Let's just hop right into it here. And we're going to shoot some things with it. I don't know what we're going to shoot. I don't even have a plan. We'll go to the satellite station later just to throw some things in difference. Right? And then we'll spawn some stuff in. What are we going to spawn in first? Or what in general? Let's spawn some raiders. Then we can get shot back. I don't think it's going to matter that much. I think this gun is going to be blatantly... Oh, okay. Yeah, really. We're going to start with hip fire top, because that's that right there, right? One shot at him. It doesn't even... It's very much just run and spray and pray. Hello, are you up here? You are up here. Would you like to catch some of this heavy machine gun? Obviously, it's a very powerful gun, and I think it's meant to be, and it's kind of designed that way. You do need some high gun nut to get some of these best attachments on here, right? Like, in terms of... I mean, that's just too easy. Let's go to the third person for a little bit. The third person is a little jank, I think. But it is working fine. You aim at the dot, you shoot at the dot, and they all die. That's one wave down already. Obviously, the 250 round magazine. It's not a magazine. Is that a magazine? I don't know how you would. What would you call a drum? I don't know, fucking like a I don't know what it would be called. To be fair, we have to do some VAT shots here on deck though. We'll do some of that just to see what it's like in VATs. Obviously, it's an extremely powerful gun though. But it would be fun to roll around with a big heavy gun though. So survival mode consideration, I guess. But obviously, if you're playing survival mode, I don't think you can even think about heavy guns. You like want to get like a good pistol mod. So let's get some VAT shots on deck here. The body, just spray that guy. We're shooting at like a ton in VAT. It's not like your little 3-round auto. Oh no, game. You do be crashing though. The game do be crashing. We'll see what happens. Can they hold out? Probably not. I think I'll see you guys in a second if it either fixes or not. Alright everybody, the game did crash. I'm loading it back up. We're going to try that VAT shots again. Maybe it causes the game to crash, and then there'll be an interesting thing to learn. I've gone to the super duper mart though, because I feel safer here. I feel like much more comfortable, like this is going to be the spot. This is safe. We are safe. Obviously we need to shoot the VAT shots. There's 3 guys here, so this is going to be hot. The gunners have also spawned at a much higher level. But this is seeming to work out fine. I don't know what the crash was for, you know, Fallout 4, excuse me, even with all the power of the Xbox Series X is still, you know, has some issues. But we seem to be much smoother now. The gun is cool, it is fun. I'm having a good time with it. Obviously, it doesn't offer anything crazy unique in terms of its implication and stuff, but it is fun. There's Legendary Man. We just walked him down. What do you got? That's the end of the round 2. Acrobats improve, pack stuff, right leg. It's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not even going to take it because it's fine and not remarkable. But yeah, so this is the Nimrout's heavy machine gun, which is a cool gun. It is a very cool gun. I would like to exit. That was very weird. It loaded me up in some weird stuff. My game is being weird today, you guys. We got the super... I don't know why we have a rad storm every time after I come out of there. But it is a very powerful, humongous, kind of like assault rifle minigun hybrid that's very fun to use. And it doesn't... I mean, I bet this mod's available for PlayStation. I haven't actually checked because I don't have a PlayStation. But it's one of those things that's like cool that like... Because it uses vanilla assets. So PlayStation users can have it because poor PlayStation users don't get shit. But it is also a cool gun just to use in general. It's like a cool combination of parts and things that make sense in a logical way, maybe in a Fallout logic kind of way at least. That you could throw these things together and make like kind of like this heavy machine gun, and it's fun to use. And I highly recommend you guys check it out for yourselves. If you guys would like to check it out for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page, so you can download this mod for yourselves there, the Nexus mod page, or you can find this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, dislike the video. That's okay too. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe that we can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.